Douglas Costa went too far by doing this. Cristiano Ronaldo fought with the entire Liverpool team because of this kick, and a famous player did the unthinkable to humiliate his opponent. These are the most disrespectful moments in football. Starting with the moment when Ibrahimovic showed why messing with him is never a good idea. The guy thought he could get away with a foul like that, but of course Zlatan wasn't going to let it slide. And to complete his revenge, he did this. But that's nothing compared to what Mbappe did in this match. This guy thought he could intimidate the star by insulting him every way possible. But he definitely didn't expect Mbappe to respond like this. And Messi, who loves dribbling so much that he doesn't even spare a guy on the ground? Did he go too far? Judging by the look on his face afterwards, I think even he agrees he did. But in this other moment, he was the one who got the worst of it. That was brutal. And to make it even worse, the Argentine took a slap for no reason at all. He even tried to complain to the ref, but it didn't change a thing. Looks like he still has a lot to learn from Neymar. Just look at how the Brazilian reacted when they tried to take him down.
Free kick.
He may have gotten a red card, but he made it clear he doesn't let anyone disrespect him. His fight with the rival even continued off the field.
It's sent off in the 90th minute of this crucial contest.
But that's nothing compared to what Anthony did that day. The match was intense from the start, but after this moment he lost his patience. And the worst part? The assistant referee saw everything and did nothing. Now just take a look at how he got his revenge. But in this other moment, he was the one who got wrecked. The real problem? He tried to fake a foul, but he did it so badly that even his own team didn't believe him. What a fail! And to make it worse, he ended up getting a red card. But in this next moment, Richarlison humiliated the rival team in the worst way possible. Imagine being in a World Cup match and seeing a guy do this right in front of you. And to top it off, he scored an absolute stunner. But what happens when they try to humiliate Cristiano Ronaldo? In this match, they did everything to provoke the Portuguese star, and after this moment, he lost his cool. If this guy had known what was coming, he never would have done it. Just look at how Cristiano got his revenge. But I think he had a better ending than this guy here. I know Cristiano has always been hot-headed, but kicking below the belt really crossed the line. The referee didn't waste any time and handed out a yellow card right away. But nothing is worse than what this player did. It's not uncommon to see players making fouls to stop a counter-attack, but in this case, he really went too far. And to make matters worse, he started a fight and slapped his rival. After that, the situation got so ugly that even Richarlison got dragged into it. Poor guy! But trust me, fighting is never a good idea, especially if you end up like this guy here. After losing the ball, he grabbed Dybala by the neck, and while I don't know exactly what he said, I'm sure it wasn't anything nice. But the best part is what Dybala did next. But few moments are as disrespectful as this one. It's normal for the tension to rise in a heated match, but check out what Douglas Costa did. He definitely deserved that red card. After this moment, Grealish was furious, and since the referee didn't do anything, he decided to take matters into his own hands. Literally. But in this next game, Pepe went in so hard on the guy that they had to stop the game. The foul was so intense that all the players on the bench rushed onto the field ready to fight. Luckily, they managed to contain everyone before things got really ugly. This is exactly what happens when the referee does nothing. In this game, Carvajal was out of control, committing foul after foul like this one, which was clearly a yellow card. And to make it worse, he even mocked the guy lying on the ground. In this other match, they did this to Neymar, and of course, he was furious. But when he tried to get his revenge, just look what happened. This player ran right onto the opposing team's coach. The entire bench charged at him, and he ended up getting a red card. But that's nothing compared to the day they tried to humiliate Cristiano Ronaldo. And it didn't stop there. The same guy did this to him just a few minutes later. But you know how the Portuguese is? He spent the rest of the match looking for a chance to get his revenge. And he found it. Exactly. The star doesn't take disrespect lightly. Just like that day when he spent the whole match on the bench, and even though they were losing, the coach didn't put him in. He was so angry that he just walked off the field before the match even ended. But what Haaland did in this match was way worse. It all started when a player from the rival team decided to go after Rodri for no reason. You could already see Haaland getting furious, but he took it all out at the end of the game. But that was just the beginning. Look at what he did as soon as the referee blew for the restart. But few players are as disrespectful as this guy. What he did made even his own team furious. After a ball contest, his teammate got injured and asked for the game to be stopped. But while the rival team tried to show fair play, he did this. What a fail! Worse than that was Quaresma, who decided to put his opponent in a chokehold. Clearly, he didn't like it at all. Speaking of players going too far, check out what this Tottenham striker did. It wasn't enough to take down his opponent, he had to step on him too. From the look on his face, it's clear it hurt quite a bit. But no one got it worse than this goalkeeper. It's normal to see some trash talk before a penalty, but this goalkeeper really crossed the line. And to make it worse, after scoring the goal, the penalty taker decided to take out disrespect on him. What a disgrace! But on this other day, it was the Milan fans who went too far with Donnarumma. In a game against PSG, the fan threw fake dollar bills with the goalkeeper's face on them and called him a mercenary for switching clubs. Even so, I don't think anything is worse than conceding a goal like this. The other players even tried to complain to the referee to cancel the goal, but in the end, he only got a yellow card. By the look on his face afterward, I think it was totally worth it. This player did something brilliant, yet totally disrespectful. Ale started celebrating before even kicking the ball. What a humiliation! And of course, the rival fans didn't like it one bit. This player deeply regretted celebrating that way. It all started with this moment where the goalkeeper did everything he could to block the shot but wasn't lucky. Douglas Luiz thought it would be funny to make fun of the keeper, but his joy didn't last long. And to make matters worse, the teasing after that was so huge that it even turned into a meme on Twitter. But this goalkeeper did something much worse. The penalty was the most tense moment of the match, and when the player missed, he did this right in front of the rival fans. This other goalkeeper tried something similar, but this was the face he made in the end. To try and intimidate the penalty taker, he said this. But it didn't work out at all. Even worse was what this guy did. In a goal-scoring play, the goalkeeper had to make a foul to stop the attack and got a red card. Now take a look at what Smith did to mock him. But this respect came with a price, and of course his opponents didn't miss the chance to get their revenge. Just like this guy who ran over the goalkeeper and even laughed in his face. But just a few minutes later, this happened. What they did to this player was so bad that he reacted like this. Kimmich has always liked to provoke his opponents by shouting in their ears, just like in this moment. But in this match against Paris Saint-Germain, Neymar made him taste his own medicine. And judging by his reaction, it's clear he didn't like it one bit. This moment was so controversial that even the video assistant referee had trouble understanding what happened. Did you spot the issue? Soon after, the referee went to review the play, and just take a look at what he found out. But this player isn't the only one trying to get revenge before getting off the ground. Check out what they did to Militao. And making a mean face at the referee won't help because that red card was totally deserved. Though there are much worse plays that the referee simply ignores, like this move, which was clearly deserving of a red card. Or this play, where they stole a goal right in front of everyone. Check out what the player did right at the corner kick. But the worst part is that after this, the goal was scored, but the referee didn't care about the foul and validated the play. This next moment is a disgrace to the world of football. In the middle of a crucial play, the goalkeeper injured his knee and collapsed to the ground in pain. The problem is, the opposing team simply did this. And is it allowed to handle the ball? That's exactly what Lewandowski did in this play. And of course, it didn't end well. Although this guy here did something much worse. After Argentina made a foul to stop the play, Otamendi crossed the line, and even though he was in the wrong, he still wanted to pick a fight with the rival team. But it didn't stop there. He did this in the next game. Speaking of crossing the line, this goalkeeper did something unbelievable. Of course, he got a red card because of it. Now check out this ball boy who tried to be funny and ended up getting into trouble. The player got so mad that he was ready to fight right then and there. But luckily, the referee stepped in. On this day, Ibra and Lukaku almost got into a fight. It all started with this play, where Lukaku was pushed for no reason, but the star didn't take it lying down and went to confront them, and that's when Ibra showed up.
And they would both do well just to stop.
But this is nothing compared to what Rudiger did. The player got angry after missing a goal chance and decided to take it out on the defender, but stepping on the guy's neck definitely crossed every line. But one of the most disrespectful moments in football happened against Real Madrid. This player got injured in the middle of an important play and asked for the game to be stopped. But Haidara didn't care at all about that. In the end, he not only failed to score the goal, but also earned the reputation of being dishonest. But nothing is compared to what Van Dijk did in this match. In this play, the Argentinians came in hard on the Dutch player and even kicked the ball into the opponent's bench. But check out what Van Dijk did to get his revenge. But what happens when players face disrespectful fans? There are many insane moments in this video. Click and watch.